Are you ready? Are you ready for Saturday's sunrise solar eclipse? I'm meteorologist Todd Gross, and I'm going to tell you all about the eclipse that's going to happen, the eclipse of the sun, coming up on Saturday morning, the 29th of March. It's in the northeastern United States and eastern Canada. Specifically, it's best in Maine, where it will be 80 to 90% covered up in the northern tier of Maine, to about a just 4% eclipse over in Buffalo, New York, and down across Washington, D.C. So that means if you live anywhere from, let's say, Rochester, New York, southeastward to New York City, and points north and east through New England, that includes northern New Jersey, eastern New York State, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Rhode Island, Connecticut. It also includes eastern sections of Ontario and Quebec and up across Newfoundland and, of course, Nova Scotia and beyond. Then you're getting an eclipse. Not only that, it's happening at sunrise for this neck of the woods. Now, what does that mean? That means on Saturday, get your eclipse glasses ready, because unless it's mostly cloudy when it rises, you're going to need these eclipse glasses. Unlike last year, where I told you that you don't need the glasses during the total part of the eclipse, which was true, because that's when the sun is just gone entirely. In this case, it's not a total eclipse. You do need your eclipse glasses for safe viewing of the eclipse. The only exception to that would be if it's like mostly cloudy and the sun is barely showing through. And even then, it would be wise to use your eclipse glasses. If you don't have eclipse glasses, you can use Shade 14 welder's glass. Now, don't get freaked out. That's not as scary as it sounds. Just go on Amazon, or Google welder's supply store, and look for Shade 13 or 14 welder's glass. And that is just as safe. Or you could just order on something like Amazon. You still have time. Eclipse glasses like we saw last year, like we used last year for the total solar eclipse in the United States. And you'll be using next year for some of the eclipses, or the eclipse that's happening in Spain and Iceland and Greenland, because you could find out all about that by going to my profile. And at the very top of my profile, one of the videos is all about the total solar eclipse that's coming up next year. Meanwhile, this is going to be easy for you to find if it's clear, because in the eastern sky, you'll see the sun rising, and it will not be a full sun. It will be nipped like this picture. There is a bit of a weather problem this weekend, I got to tell you. Maybe it'll stay clear through Saturday morning. Actually, no. It looks pretty cloudy for a good chunk of the area that's in this eclipse path on Saturday morning. I was looking at the weather last night because it may snow quite a bit in northern New England, and I was trying to get prepared for that. So I know that there is a storm coming for Saturday morning. So keep that in mind. It may not be clear. We may get shut out, but some places in Canada would then see it. And who knows? I mean, I could be wrong. It could be, the maps could be wrong, and we could have clear skies. And if so, get ready for that solar eclipse. Again, here's the map. It's about 50% in Boston, the eclipse. So it'll be about 50% up around Mount Washington, and Burlington, Vermont would be about 40%. It's 40% in Hartford. It's 24% in New York City. In other words, a quarter of the sun will be gone. When to look? You'd look at sunrise. All right. So just check out your sunrise time. Ask Alexa or whoever you get your sunrise time from, and that's when the eclipse is happening. Now, because it's hard to see the sun sometimes when it's right near the horizon, places farther to the west, like from central New York and down in eastern Pennsylvania around Scranton, etc., will have trouble seeing it because it'll be rising as eclipsed, but as soon as it rises, the moon is going to move. The moon is actually going to move away from the sun. So this is only going to last for a short period of time in the western part of the zone where the eclipse is happening. And it's not total. It's not going to totally turn dark or anything like that. But yes, sunrise, solar eclipse, Saturday, weather permitting. Be there.